Can you explain how did this all come together? And again, if people are looking to get it, how could they approach you, or how would they get it?
I mean, just, they can always send me, the easiest way is through Surf, hello@surf.radio.
Okay.
Just send me an email at hello@surf.radio and start a dialogue there.
When did you put this all together? How did it come about?
So the year before I came to Thailand, so it came out in 2016, August of 2016. Came out the same day of my son and daughter-in-law's wedding. So
that was the wedding gift.
Here's your book. Here's my book.
Yeah.
But when I got divorced, I spent 1 year in Texas transitioning to Thailand, and during that year, I said, okay, I gotta get this book done, because I had a big box of clippings, and I didn't want them lost. So I had about 80 or so interviews, profiles of different musicians. I narrowed that down to 50. And then I gave all of them to someone, a woman in town who literally typed them all into Word documents for me. And then I took the Word documents and I edited them and cleaned them up and everything. So now I had these 50 interviews that I'd done with people over the years: Culture Club, Roy Orbison, Queen, Van Halen, so many. And so this is a nice collection of interviews. And then I wrote kind of chapters in between, 13 chapters in between sets of interviews, kind of explaining what it was like, what else was I doing at the time, the life of a music writer. I wrote lots of album reviews. I went to concerts. I did all kinds of things, but I kept the focus of the book on the mainstream interviews, and then writing about the writing. And, that's how it came about. So I just put it together, grabbed some images. I probably had twice as many images as I wound up using, and just had some people, help me out, look at it. I didn't really have a formal editor, but I had a couple of people who had done books, and they made some. That was the hard part. I gave my first draft to two people, and
they ripped it apart, and
I wound up having to cut 10,000 words out of my first draft. Killed me, but you learn as a writer to that's what happens. So
very similar.
I still have the draft though, so
very similar, like a movie director as well. They have to cut it. They film 5 hours and cut it down into 2.
Right. I did one movie. I was in The Road to Perdition.
Yep.
And or I worked on The Road to Perdition. I can't say I was in it.
That's Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks, right.